So I'm going to, first and foremost, we're going to talk about the whole situation. You know, I wanted to give some extra context. First things first, going in public and talking about someone's career and saying, I don't think it's very impressive, was a dick move. 100% agreed. I was uncalled for, wasn't really necessary, and I apologize. I will, moving forward, not speak on anyone's careers. I feel that way. I genuinely don't think it was necessary. It was a bad thing to do. With that in mind, I want to clarify, because this is something that is pretty important to me. I was diagnosed with a hypomanic episode in Worlds 2024. I was not manic, I was hypomanic. And I talked to my therapist, and he helped me understand what the difference is. So a lot of people think that, I have mental illness, blah, blah, blah. People threw this around, etc. Let's get into it. So the difference between a manic episode and a hypomanic episode kind of gets explained here. We'll go through it. Mood change, abnormally elevated, expansive, or irritable mood. Similar mood change, but less severe. So this is why you saw me go on stream, and I went from crying about, how I felt about the whole Hyli situation and the guilt I felt about that, to, wait, let me see. LS actually responded. I'm talking about my man. I wanna jump in? I'll have to start this whole thing over again, but anyway. I wanted to talk about it because I think it's important, and mental health is important, and I want to share what I go through and kind of what I experienced. Anyway, the reason why I want to bring in LS is because he's actually the first person that pointed it out. He was like, I think he's experiencing a manic episode. Now, it wasn't a manic episode, it was a hypomanic episode. The difference being that mania is a little bit more extreme, or like a lot more extreme than a hypomanic episode, but hey, that's why he was really involved. He really, stuck his neck out and like reached out to multiple different people to bring attention to the fact. It's why my therapist got involved in the first place, because he was like, you need to talk to, like, he went to Papa Smithy, he went to everyone in New York, went to Bowen, my therapist, and he's also my psychologist, and made sure that I got help. This is why after that stream I calmed down significantly. But anyway, that's why if you're wondering, why is he involved? I just wanted to make sure people knew that, because it was really nice of him, because I didn't know what was happening with myself either. For the people that are excited, no, I'm not bipolar yet. What does this mean? I don't know what the word for it is, but there's a chance I am. There's just not enough evidence to prove for a fact that I'm bipolar, okay? So, sucks to the people that wanted me to be, hey, you might be right in the future. You might be right. Who knows? Exciting, isn't it? Either way, let's talk about what's on our screen for now. But the point is, the difference between manic and hypomanic is how long it lasts, how severe it is, basically. But you see here, like, I didn't really experience psychosis. I didn't need to go to a hospital. I was sleeping about 4 hours a night for about a week straight, and I did not mind. This is when I should have realized there was something very wrong with me. Well, not very wrong, but very different. But that is kind of how it works. Inflative self-esteem or grandiosity. Yeah, if you read that, you might understand why I was telling everyone I was the fucking GOAT, and why I, had really strong opinions. It didn't give me a significant functional impairment, but, point is, I had a hypomanic episode in Worlds 2024. He diagnosed it as basically, traveling and stress can cause this. So this is something that, obviously when you're going to Worlds, you are stressed as fuck. I was stressed as fuck because I was coming back to Europe. I obviously had a point to prove on my home soil. I was traveling as well, so the stress of traveling as well, and then obviously my personal life, whatever, like the usual, made me very stressed. So now I had a hypomanic episode. LS immediately recognized that something was wrong with me because he knows me very well, and that's very kind of him. This is not what happened with the Dhokla situation, okay? What happened with the Dhokla situation is, well, quite frankly, I gave my personal opinion on someone's career, which I should never do. And I, yet again, want to apologize. That's never something I'm going to do again. Especially not in public. I think in private, at the end of the day, I'm always going to be honest about what I think. If a GM comes to me and wants my opinion on a player, I will say what I think. But I think the public doesn't need to know what I think. And I think that it can have negative repercussions for anyone's career. I felt personally slighted because I actually didn't remember that I said this. Keep in mind, when I was streaming a lot, and to this day, if I do stream, I work usually... I have my scrims, I finish my scrims, and I eat my food, and I start my stream. So a lot of the time, when you catch me streaming, I'll have been awake for 10, 12... I'll have been awake for, 11, 12, 13 hours, and if people rage bait me or ask me questions, I have a tendency to answer. That is something I do. So I will tend to speak my mind a bit more freely when I'm tired, because I'm just tired. I think that's what most people do. Is that a good thing? No. Was I in the wrong? Absolutely. Do I feel bad about it? Yeah, I do. I think it was not fair. That said, I do think at the end of a match, like before a match, I think it's always legal. You know, you don't have to fist bump me. At the end of the match, I think honoring what happened on the day and shaking hands on that and showing respect to you know, everything that was left on the rift is something that you should do. It pissed me off that I didn't get my fist bump, because I offered, you know, even though I got denied, I walked up to him and I did offer, and that pissed me off. But that's not the only reason, to be honest with you. I'm working with Mr. Gagos. He's a 17-year-old kid. I think he has a great future. He has a lot of potential. And if I was in the flip side of this and I got hired to coach him because he was struggling, I would never give up on the kid. I would refuse to play on the main roster, and I would find a solution for his gameplay. I wouldn't care if the team would do worse. Ultimately, that's something I stand by. I think that, I guess in a way that, like, that from the start rubbed me very wrong in the first place. I think that the kid still has potential, and I don't know what he's struggling with. And maybe, you know, I'm gonna give you the caveat here. I could be wrong in me, you know, maybe Sniper doesn't want to play. I don't know. But without information, it rubbed me the wrong way that he got replaced the way he did. Because I think that the way he played was extremely uncharacteristic and was not what he has displayed in the past, what he's capable of. So the combination of the fact that I was really fucking pissed about the fact that I didn't get my fist bump, and the fact that that rubbed me the wrong way, made me overreact, and I called him out. Also, you know, you win a finals and you get a nice, like, a big lead. You feel like, you know, you just carried game 3. You had a very good game 4 early game, like you were owning in lane. I did run it down in team fights, but still, I was on a pretty big high from the fact that I was owning in lane. It certainly didn't help in closing my mouth. So, summing this all up, it has nothing to do with mental illness. I do think I'm in the wrong for initially having spoken my mind publicly. The reason why I lashed out and made the tweet was because, from what I could read online, people were saying that I go through fake perseverance. Like I pretend like I think that's important. I don't. I don't pretend. I'll tell you a little story, because I've told this before on my stream, and this is not to throw a pity party. You can take it as you will, but this is why I have an extremely high standard for my own individual play, and why I consider myself. I try as hard as I do. My mother was diagnosed with breast cancer around the age of me being 16, and my mother supported me trying to go pro when I was not making any income and I was not working for about 2 years while undergoing treatment for her breast cancer. To this day, I will be grateful until the day I die for the fact that my mother made this sacrifice, and I will never allow myself not to be the best. That is the reality. I don't think 5th place is good enough. I don't think 6th place is good enough. My mother did not sacrifice what she did for me to be that. She deserves to see me be the best player in the world. And, yeah, that's just me being real with you. So, I don't need anyone to tell me I'm not very good at this game or whatever. I see my flaws more than anyone, and the more I see people tell me that I'm gonna get shit on internationally, the funnier I think it is, because the only players that people can mention that will shit on me are quite literally the best players in the world. So, you know, if that's the caliber of player you need to take me out, I think I'm doing pretty good. So, that's the context. Go have fun with it. I'm not a good person. I'm not gonna pretend like I am. I'm a fucking petty piece of shit. I know that. But the people I work with know I do my best. And I want us to win, and I want the fans to have a good time. And I want you guys to be able to watch us play, and I want you guys to realize that pro players should be the best players in the world with the characters they play. And that's the standard I always set. I'm always going to believe that. I'm not going to comment on other people's careers anymore, obviously. I'm still going to believe that, so, hey, you don't have to ask me. You know what I think. Now you know. That's it for me. Also, I have insane ego because I'm pretty good. I don't think I'm better than Keen. I think he's better at the game than me. I think Zeus is better at the game than me. I think most top 3 Korean, Asian top laners are better than me. I think the list starts getting pretty short after that, though. You can disagree with me all you want. I don't mind. There you go. Top 8. Let's have a look at this Worlds. Let's have a look at the top laner, shall we? Who was better than me? Wait, this is first hand? Wait, no, this is worth it. CBA. My point is there's not there are not 7 players better than me in the world of top laning. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. I'm gonna go to the World Championship and I'm gonna play my heart out and I'm gonna do my very fucking best to prove myself more than anyone else that I am that good. Because it's a standard I've set over the course of my career. Worlds 2024, I was top 8. Worlds 2022. I do admit here, this Worlds, I was not able to make top 8. Not gonna discuss the reasons why. I think anyone that watched that Worlds will know. Worlds 2019, Worlds 2018. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Worlds where I think I was confidently a top 8 top laner in the world. That's pretty good. I'd like to be better. I'd like to say I'm top 4, but unfortunately, it's pretty fucking hard to get in that group of people. They're very fucking good. But, yeah. When I got 5th place, I got benched. That's the difference. If you want to know here, by the way, you know, I tweeted about it, but here's the reality. This was my placement in LCL. I was 7th place. I almost got relegated. And then, I joined, Dark Passage. It's not even here, because I didn't finish the split. I got benched, so. I know what's up. I'm not going to pull up the history, but thank you very much. I got benched. I wasn't good enough. Always be the GOAT. That's okay. I appreciate that, man. I don't have to be the greatest of all time. I know I'm pretty good, and that's good enough for me. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, and like I said, I recognize the mistakes I made. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I didn't. I'm just giving context to the people that give a fuck. You want to call me bipolar, you can. I am not officially diagnosed about it yet. So, if I have another hypomanic episode, especially if it isn't induced by travel or other stressors, then yes, I will get diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I will in fact get recommended to go on medication for it. That is not the case as of right now. So, for the haters, look forward to it. I bet you can't wait to diagnose me yourselves. This was, you know, this is a diagnosis that a mental health professional gave me. This is his honest opinions. He gave me a lot of context on this, and he was obviously cool with me sharing this because it's my information. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to hop on and talk about this. I obviously did the VOD review first to try and help out a friend, so it's pretty chill. I said my bad. I didn't say I'm sorry. I said my bad. If you want to specifically hear I'm sorry when I said my bad, I think that's good enough. I quite literally said I shouldn't have done that. My bad. I think people like you are why there's a lot more drama. You talk down about someone who did the exact same thing. How can you possibly look at our careers and think we did the exact same thing? I made a sacrifice that he hasn't even considered for a single second twice. I rolled swapped twice in my career. Twice. I relearned a role from scratch so that my team had a better chance of succeeding. It's not even something he's even considered for a fucking millisecond. Do not pretend we're the same. We are not. We are so far apart from the same. You think I have ego for no reason. That's fine. But I have good reasons why I believe in who I am and what I've done. Don't give me that shit. The ego is going wild. It's a fact. It's just a fact. Me not making All-Pro is a failure. I don't even know if he's ever made one. How are we the same? I don't understand. Where are we the same? I don't understand. I've placed better on All-Pro votings on roles that I played for one split. Of course I'm going to have ego. I am fucking good. What did you expect? Why do you not try to be humble? I am humble when I need to be. When I play against Koreans and I lose to them, I'm humble. I get so humbled, I cry out of frustration because I tried everything I possibly could to try and beat them and I failed. People think that's a sign of weakness. I don't know, bro. Like that, I tried everything I could. And usually I got pretty close. Is there a Worlds you can rewatch you feel like you played your best? I mean, I think my 2018 Worlds run was pretty damn impressive. I think for a rookie, I played very solid games, but I also don't think I carried a single game. I mean, you guys think I don't know the difference between someone that can carry a game and someone that gets carried by playing well? It's all I did for a year straight. Like, the fuck? I got carried to a World Finals by playing well. I play better now. I make more space for my teammates. I think I play a lot better now. I think the difference between me in 2018 and I genuinely think if I, from today's standards, could play the same finals I did with the knowledge I have today, I could have made the difference, for sure. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't be fair. I'd have 6 more years of experience, you know what I mean? I'd be kind of fucked up. But, you know, I know exactly what kind of top laner he is, because I was that guy when I was a rookie. I was just sitting there, playing my meta champions, farming my creeps, showing up to team fights, and playing all right. That is not carrying the game. That is not a strong performance. That is the average. This is the bare minimum. That's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, it shocks me. It's like, this is the bare minimum, man. You get paid 6 figures to do this. If you can't do this, then what the fuck are you even getting paid for? And in my opinion, Western fans have gotten so fucking used to people not being able to accomplish this. They've lowered their standards so far that someone that can do this is considered good or valuable. All right, I'm sure. I'm okay. You guys forget these people are making a lot of fucking money for this. Maybe this year we're not, but there's definitely, you know, a very comfortable 6-figure salary at points of time in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2024, 2023 even. Like, I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, if you get paid a lot, I think you need to be very good at what you do. That's what I think. I've always said this. I think if you're a professional player and you play a character, like, every single viewer that watches your gameplay should think that you can be one of the best players in the world with that character. Like, you have that potential, you know? Like, they can see it. You can feel it. I think you can feel that. That's a standard I try to meet. I definitely don't meet it in all my characters, but I think there's a lot of characters you can watch me play where you genuinely can feel that I'm very good at the character. You know? I think it looks different when I play Gragas. When other people play Gragas and I play Gragas, it looks like a different champion. I don't know. Is that ego? I don't know. I think it's confidence. Yeah, it's a bit of ego for sure. But I also think it's true. Alright, it's just my opinion. I also think if I play Fiora and someone else plays Fiora, it looks very different too. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Aatrox, Renekton, San, and Gragas, I appreciate that, brother. You need to grow as a person? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I definitely agree. Like, my dad called me, he was mad at me. He's like, you need to shut the fuck up. I'm like, I know, Dad. I know. I should. You're right. I'm 26 and I still give a fuck about what other people think, and, like, I have an opinion on people. I shouldn't. I know. My bad. 10 minutes ago, you apologized for the behavior? I mean, at this point, it's personal, bro. Like, I didn't make it personal. I mean, okay, I said something wrong, and I think, personally, he was in the wrong also for not giving me an opportunity for, like, apologizing. He straight up, like, just assumed that I was a horrible piece of shit, like, a horrible human being that, like, stood by everything I said. I doubled down because I wasn't given an opportunity to apologize, you know? That's not a good thing. That's definitely not a good thing. I definitely shouldn't have done that. My bad. No, I mean, okay, I started it. It was personal. And then he doubled down by treating me like I was a piece of shit and pretending like I couldn't have apologized ever, possibly. I agree. I made it personal at first. Good point. I misspoke. I don't disagree with what you're saying. It's not his fault you didn't remember. Why would I remember? I don't remember everything I say on stream. I don't remember every opinion I have on every single player I talk to, or ever. Like, I'm just not gonna. You know what's funny? I guarantee you that behind closed doors, almost every single pro player you watch has these opinions and shares them. Just the way it is, by the way. I think I'm one of the few pro players that, like, is chill with saying it out loud. That's why I get hated more often. It's also why a lot of you like me, to be honest. I think a lot of you find it very funny. It's different saying it in public. Sure. I guess so, yeah. I guess it is different. Actually, guys, everyone's an asshole in private. Yeah, 90% of pro players, when they talk about other players that they think are worse than them, are assholes, yes. Sorry, let me add the caveat, that think they are worse than them. I think that guy's worse at the game than me. I don't even think it. It's a fact. 90%? Random number. I'd say most pro players. I mean, people think I got lucky in my career, you know, and I did, yeah. I got very lucky, yeah. After I spent an entire year working my ass off, I got very lucky to be a substitute that got chosen to start over one of the, at the time, best top laners in the league. I got very lucky, yeah. All the people on that team were really fucking stupid, and they did not know what they were talking about or watching. They just closed their eyes blindly, threw up a vote, and just said, fuck it, let's go with this guy instead. Yeah. Sure. That's what happened. Yeah. Why not? At this point, I mean, at this point, I'm having a good time, honestly. I'm just trolling. People won't help me in life, brother. I have some exceptionally talented people that have given me nothing but help. I work with people that I'm truly grateful to work with. I am privileged, my friend, but I worked to get there. I really did. And I struggled. More than most people know. I do believe that denying someone a fist bump at the end of a game is pathetic, yes. No matter how much personal beef there is, after the match is played, I think you should show respect to your opponent and what he displayed on the day. That's my opinion. I think it's really pathetic not to. It doesn't matter. You played a final. Like, this is recorded. Like, I don't know. It's just you respect what he displayed on the day. That's my opinion. You don't have to respect me to respect what I performed on the day. That's what I think. Just like the other way around, I would have fist bumped him if he beat me. I would have had no problem with that. It's a matter of what happened on the day. I think it's pathetic not to. Absolutely. So then respect is important. You can think little of someone and still respect them. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, my opinion. That's a good one. Surely you don't think little of him. He is good. Oh, sorry to break it to you, brother. I think a singular act of disrespect does not mean you don't respect someone. It can be made under an act of disrespect can be made under circumstances under which a person would normally not do it, and if he has a tendency of not doing that, one could assume that he did not intend for it to be disrespectful. That's what I think. And considering this is the only time ever this has happened, except for a situation where I had a hypomanic episode, at which point, again, if you don't think that's relevant, that's okay. But when I had a hypomanic episode, I did do that. That is true. That is the only other time I did it. And probably because I did it back then and it didn't really have any backlash. Me as a person, I tend to have a tendency of, not learning my lesson. I can definitely grow as a person. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm good, a good person, that I have only goodness and that I'm fucking in the right or whatever. Nothing to do with that. I'm just adding context, that's all. At the end of the day, like, if you guys weren't talking about this shit, then what the fuck would you be talking about? So, I don't know. You tell me. Is there anything else interesting? Any content that I should be interested in? Anything cool? Tarzaned bingo? I'm good, bro. Oh, no, this is the last time I'll talk about it. Don't worry about it. Happy to get to. Thank you very much for this up. Might as well respond to IWDominate. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. People think I'm mentally ill or something. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, I have my issues, sure, but I think for the most part, it's all chill. I'm not really here to respond to anyone other. I just personally wanted to clarify a very simple fact. I'm not really interested in farming people's opinions and shit. I just wanted to clarify what happened and how this was not mental illness that made me say this. This is just me. If you don't like me, that's okay. If you think I'm a horrible human being, that's okay. You have absolutely every right to believe that. Don't mind. I have a lot of respect for Mr. IWDominate. He works very hard. I think if people had his level of work ethic, they'd be a lot better at this game. Sucks to see it happening, bro. Like I said, I don't mind, man. Like, I'm all good with it. Like, the whole C9 thing was a misunderstanding. That's all. I genuinely believed that they went and celebrated Korean barbecue because they beat us in scrims, and I thought that was ridiculous. It turns out that wasn't the case. My bad. I genuinely took someone's word for it, and I believed it. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry. You're not a horrible human, just an asshole. Sure. Whatever grade of asshole, horrible human being you want to put me at, that's fine. I don't mind. You didn't apologize on stage? Yeah, of course not. I just won a fucking finals and I played my heart out. You think the first thing I'm gonna do is go off stage and tell everyone how, oh, I'm so sorry for, like, bro, I just won a fucking game, man. Like, Jesus. I feel fucking great about it. Like, I was fucking hyped, like, and I was pissed I didn't get my handshake. Holy fuck, Sani's the GOAT. What the fuck? Real friends? Who are you talking to? Like, who are you talking about? Is that what IWDominate did? I never said he was my friend. I just respect him. Because he hates you, that's okay. He can hate me, I don't mind. Talking about us. I mean, he thought I was going through a manic episode. We cleared it up, and it turns out it's a hypomanic episode. It's a bit different, that's all. He's just concerned about my well-being. Like, that's all. He's only ever been concerned about my well-being, and I really appreciate that. It's very nice of him. Like I said, if he didn't reach out to me in World 2024, I would not have realized what was going on, and maybe it would have gotten a lot worse. Do we stop the drama? I don't know, like, drama? Like, I don't know, I don't really feel like this is drama anymore. Like, it's all been discussed. Am I still on medication? No, I don't take meds. That's okay. I mean, he's just concerned for me. He just wants to bring awareness to the fact that I may be... He just wants people to understand that I'm a human being going through my problems. I've only ever been grateful for things LS has done for me, and he's only been ever kind to me. The difficulty with being on the internet is like, how can you interpret people's feelings and opinions and intentions off of every little thing they do? Like, there's so many different people watching. Yeah, that's all good. I still stand by the fact that what I initially did was an unnecessary slight, and it was poor taste. So I definitely agree with that. But I think when you're on the internet and you say something, it's like, there's gonna be a lot of people that understand what you say. There's gonna be a lot of people that don't understand what you say. There's gonna be a lot of people that, like, are in between and want more context. That's just the way it works. People love to just make up their mind about what you said and just decide that that's what you said. Like, people put words in my mouth all the time, even on any different, like, on anything. People love just making up their opinions and just, like, saying something was just... I'll give you an example, man. Like, have you ever followed a guide on any online video game? Like, bro, I could tell people exactly what to build on a character, and I'll have people in my fucking chat coming and being like, so I'm building this item, and this character isn't very good. And I'm just sitting there like, what do you mean? Why are you building that? I never told you to. It's just how the internet works. It's all good. Thousands of different people. It's nothing. For me, it's nothing serious. Like people trying to satisfy their ego or anything like it. It ain't that deep, man. It's just there's a lot of different people with a lot of different opinions, and shit happens. Like it's fine. Make up your mind. It's not a big deal. I respect it. Holy, this Alistair's the goat. Bro, apologize to his stream, not in person. Bro, I put up my hand to give him a fist bump. I was cool with apologizing right there and then. I just think if I'm a human being too. I have my feelings too. His feelings are valid, so are mine. I thought I was slighted. I don't know what to tell you, man. I did not actually remember what I said on my stream. I had no recollection of that in the moment. I did not know this is what he was upset about. At this point, I don't think he wanted an apology. And people doubled down saying that I am fake perseverant or whatever. Like, what the fuck do you mean I'm fake perseverant? You have no idea what I went through. The sacrifices I made, the efforts I put in. I discredit the perseverance of Dhokla. I never discredited his perseverance. Like, I'm happy that I'm happy for him that he got a job. And for me, if you want me to actually think you are playing well, you have to actually play well. That's all. Don't know what to tell you. Just maintaining the job, in my opinion, is not very hard. I know because when I try to maintain my job and I don't play like one of the best players in my role, I get fired. People call for my head. That's the standard I've set. Some would agree that that's frustrating. To see people get celebrated for the same performance that you would get fired for. Maybe you would try to understand where I'm coming from. I was not a clear top 4 or 5 top laner in my worst split of my career, and no one wanted to work with me. Other players being in similar circumstances where they are not top 4 or 5 in their role, getting several chances may be frustrating to that individual. I am human. I have my flaws. Does that make me saying on my live stream that I think that he had an unimpressive career okay? No, it does not. That was wrong of me. I should not have done that. I am sorry. I will never do that again. And if I do, it is likely because, yes, I do have a potential diagnosis. As of right now, I am not bipolar, but it is possible that I will be diagnosed with it in the future based on future events. So, who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna give Les a call here. We'll chat a bit, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Get some rest. You're the goat, bro. Don't sweat it. I'm not sweating it. That's the thing. I'm not sweating it. I was sweating it. I did get stressed over it. I got to speak my mind. When I speak my mind, I have to speak my mind to be at ease, and that is a double-edged sword. I definitely do think that that's like a big problem. I'm gonna call Les here, and we'll have a quick chat here, because like I said, I do want to make sure that he gets his laurels for taking care of me as a friend and sticking his neck out for me. So, I wanted to thank him before I call him. It's very nice of him. Hello there?
Yo.
How you doing, brother? We are live on twitch.tv, just so you know.
Yeah, I saw you were streaming earlier. I hopped in briefly.
Yeah, so I talked to Bowen about it and
How's
all that
everything?
stuff. I'm chilling, man. Just like I said, I need to speak my mind in order to feel at ease, so that's what I had to do. I feel much more at ease now, so yeah, I'm chilling pretty hard. I just want to make sure people know, the whole World's 2024 thing. I never got to this and, got to talk about it. And I never got to say thank you publicly for the fact that you, reached out to everyone, Papa Smithy, people at FlyQuest, to look out for your friend. And I really appreciate it, It was very kind of you. Thank you.
That's no problem. I mean, I think the situations going on right now are obviously I just, me and Dom just had some novels back and forth, but I think he's asleep right now, so obviously he hasn't said anything. I don't know. Seems likes to cannibalize itself, so, it's a pretty fucking situation.
I mean, I guess maybe it is a bit shitty, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, for me, I don't know, man. I'm used to it. It is what it is. I don't know.
Well,
I
nothing
don't
you
show.
said warranted what the fallout has been, Not fallout, but
I guess. I don't know. Like, people needed someone to hate on for a while now. No, like, I haven't been chatting shit for a while, and like, it's getting kind of boring watching FlyQuest win. So I think I gave them the right ammunition at the right time. So it makes sense to me. I don't know. Glazing inspired for being the best player in the West probably got a bit boring. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Have you talked to Dom?
I haven't talked to Dom. No, I haven't, and I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I haven't talked to Dhokla either. I haven't talked to Dom. I don't know, man. Like, I don't mind. Like, I can talk to them
I
if they want to talk, but I
uh
don't have much to say. You know what I mean?
well, the thing for me is like I don't know all the context surrounding a lot of these things that have happened. Apparently, like I didn't see the interview until after I reacted to the clip, and then the Dokla thing. I don't even know what the entire context actually is.
I
Uh,
basically went on my live stream and said that his career was unimpressive and he had one good year out of 6, which is a very mean thing to
okay.
say, and I apologize for that. I don't think that it's my right to say that on a live stream. I think it is pretty mean. I'm sorry. It's not my place to say that.
You know,
Even if I do believe that
I
that
didn't
is
have
true, it's not my place to say that.
much more tame than what everyone fucking says about each other behind the scenes. So you know, not him particular, but I mean fucking hell. Uh, well, I don't know. Hopefully, I mean everything obviously will blow over, but obviously like these types of things are why I'm so inactive this year compared to all other years.
I understand.
It's just not worth it.
I
You deal
respect
with
that.
bad faith actors. Like some of the people in your Twitch chat are also like bad faith actors, right? Like
Yeah,
uh,
that's just the
that
way life goes, yeah.
intentionally misunderstand. Yeah,
Yeah, I
of course.
understand. I understand. All good, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we can talk more later, I guess, if you want. And then up to you.
Yeah, sounds good. I appreciate you stopping by.
Okay.
I'll message you.
Okay. All
Have a good
right. All
one,
right.
brother.
I'll talk to you later.
Take
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Bye. See you.
I don't know if he'll fist bump me. It doesn't really matter. And would you rather me apologize? Like, do I need to change my mind to apologize for my behavior? I'm not trying to make you like me or trying to make anyone forgive me. I'm trying to make people understand that I was out of place, and I recognize that. That's it. Like, that is all I'm trying to do. I recognize my mistakes. You didn't change my mind. That's what I'm saying. I realized that it's not my place. Me saying it publicly was the mistake. That is a fact in my mind. And there is no one that can change my mind on this. Statistics will back me up here. So, I mean, that's how I roll. I judge myself meticulously by said statistics. Give you a fun little minigame to play, okay? This is my favorite minigame to play. Whenever I'm down on myself, this is my favorite minigame to play. When I don't know if I played well or not, this is my favorite minigame to play. I'll play it with you guys. Let's do 5 top laner, shall we? Let's do 6, because why not? We'll add the man, the myth, the legend himself to it. One. What else have we got here? Who else goated? Mondoran? What else we got? I'll let chat decide the last 2. Zeus, Bin, and then our 2 culprits. Andre? Sure. Faust? I don't know if I'm going to do that. The Shy? Keen? Keen's got to be in there, I agree. We need one more, we need one more. The Shy? Broken Blade? Impact? The Shy? Fudge? No more NA players. I want currently best in the world top laners. The Shy? Alright, let's have a look. 4.0 KDA, 8 CS per minute, 400 gold per minute, and how much DPM? 650 DPM, okay? So this is the stats I'm going to look at, alright? Around 4 KDA. So we got around a 4 KDA. We got around. We're not looking at win rate or anything. We're just looking at these stats, right? Damage per minute 650, gold per minute 400, CS per minute 800, 8 4 KDA, 8 CS per minute, 4 KDA, 400 gold per minute, 600 damage per minute, 600 damage per minute, 8 KDA, 4 KDA, 4 KDA, 8 CS per minute, 400 gold per minute. 3 KDA, 8 CS per minute, 400 gold per minute, 630 DPS. So you see that these stats are similar, right? We can all agree with this. These stats are similar to each other. 4 KDA or 3.5 KDA, roughly. 730 DPM. This guy pumps. 7.5 CS per minute. 385, closer to 400. So you see these stats are similar. We can all agree with this, right? We can all agree these players... Zeus DPM, that's the shy DPM, that's crazy. He's the guy that has 100 more DPM than the average guy. So we can all agree these stats are similar. Now, obviously, some games are going to pick a tank, some games are going to pick a carry. It's gonna differentiate. Let's have a look. 8 CS per minute, 400 gold per minute, 761 damage per minute, and 4 KDA. 600 damage per minute, little less, 3 KDA, 400 gold per minute. This means he's been performing at the standard of a world-class top laner this split. Congratulations. He's had a great split. I think that's awesome. Do you want me to click here? I'll let you decide. Up to you guys. I have no problem in being wrong here. I do this exercise for myself when I need to pick me up. And I'm happy to eat my words here. I don't mind. Click it? Alright. .9, 7.6, 371, 500. 2.4, 7.7, 474, 379. 2.6, 8.6, 415, 514. Yeah, pretty good. Decent year. 2.3, 7.5, 391, and 500. How many tanks? One? Yeah, so one tank, literally one tank game, 500 DPM. No, hashtag, not my standards. Not the standards he set this split either. You're speedrunning killing your career? What, by using statistics to prove my point? I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. Do my previous season? Sure, season 14. Let's have a look. 2.5, oh, that's fucking, that is not a good look, is it? 7.9, 393, 523. Okay. Sure. Could be better, could be worse. Season 12. This is my worst season, by the way. Season 12. This was in Team Liquid. 2.7, 8.6, 422, 543. Yeah, not ideal. To be fair, also, you do, like, ideally, you do compare your stats from the same seasons. Because, like, for example, you see how DPM in this season was harder to farm. Top laners weren't as broken, so... Oh, well, the Shy is just the fucking GOAT, so never mind. Probably Zeus is the GOAT as well, isn't he? Ah, no, DPM was harder to farm. So, like, using the stats from Season 15, when I think top lane's really broken this season, is a bit unfair, to be fair. I think top lane is exceptionally broken. Like, see how when you put up Season 12 for everyone, that, like, the numbers start changing as well? Obviously, if you want to compare it as well, it definitely makes sense too. You got to do your homework appropriately, right? You got to do a good job. So, yeah. This is the year, by the way. This is season 13 actually was the year he won. So season 12 he performed similarly to me. Well played to him. This is season 13, the year after I didn't play. You can compare him to other people that played that season, obviously, if you want to. I think it's a fun exercise. And your team is much better than Dhokla's. Okay. I don't know how that's relevant. You're a top laner, you're playing your lane 1v1. I think your team being better than the enemy team is rare for it to matter for you, but sure. I also think that my teams are better on average because they like working with me. I think since Season 8, when I proved to the world that I was a very valuable asset, people want to work with me. I distinguished myself. He has really good stats to split, and I would have been happy to celebrate that. Even right now, I'm happy to say, you're doing great, kid. Keep it up. I don't know if he's a kid, actually, but he's doing great. He's actually playing pretty well. I think in the finals, games 1 and 2, he played better than I did. Game 1, he unfortunately got caught by me, and I ended up killing him, which snowballed into them throwing the game a little bit at the Baron situation. But game 2, he straight up played better than me. And that's something that's something I'm all for. You know what I mean? Like, same thing when I said that Fudge wasn't very good. You know, he can get butthurt and not want to shake my hand, or he can step up and play really well. And when he did, definitely was there to tell him that he did really well, and that was really cool. That's how I'm always going to roll. That's just the way it is. I celebrate good play, and I criticize poor play. That is how it works. We could also say Wunder was the better player during all those years. Yeah. And if he told me that I was shit and that he was better than me, I would have nodded and agreed with him. Which is, in fact, what I did. Whenever they made fun of us, I sat there and I accepted that they were better. Pull up Hyli. I can pull up the years we played together if you want. I don't mind. I don't want to pull up the years I didn't play with him because my opinion and why I defend him is based on the years that I played with him, obviously. One MSI, not you. Yeah, he was fucking great. He was better than me. True. Single-handedly reviving an LTA. That's awesome. I'm noticing you're not pulling up Hyli's profile. I can pull up Hyli's profile compared to other supports if you want in the years that I played with him. I don't mind. I don't have a problem with that. I have no problem doing that, bro. But who the fuck was good in these years? Like, I don't fucking know, man. It's been so long. Like, ball on? I don't fucking know, bro. But, I don't know. The guy was pretty fucking good when I played with him. Well, I think he's still a really fucking good support, and I would trust him with my career. I would join any team with him and make the most out of it. You're pretty eager to flame everyone else. Yeah, I can play favorites. You know what kind of person can't play favorites? I play favorites all the time, whenever I want. Rekkles, in my opinion, still the best AD carry I ever played with. Is that a fact? I don't fucking care. It's my opinion. Suck it. They're baiting you? I know he's baiting me, but like, the fuck? I can have my opinions. I can be wrong too. You want to hold me to a standard of everything I say? Everything I say that's fact? That's up to you, man. Like, I don't mind. Like, not everything I say is fact. A lot of it is my personal opinion. Moss wins world. Is he the best AD carry you've ever played with? If he performs like it. Who's the best mid laner you've ever played with? I think Caps still is the best mid laner I have played with, in my personal opinion. Quick, I'm in draft. I need to counter the Vlad top. Let me pull it up real quick here. What have I got for you? Statistically speaking, you should lock in Urgot. Jungle, I think Inspire is the best jungler I've played with. Outside of, I thought I was pretty good. I don't think I was as good as Inspired, but I think my strength was in, I was really good with working with my teammates. I think I had an exceptional bond with Hyli, and that's what helped us win in the series that I played against him, but I think individually he's a better player than me. You're a good jungler? Yeah, I agree. I was a good jungler. Yeah, Inspire steals are crazy. He was owning. Still remember Toronto jungle game? Yup, my grade was very good. I had one game where it was very good. I think I played it twice, and one was pretty shit. One was good. I don't talk to Hyli nowadays. Why did I roll swap? Because I got benched. They wanted Adam more than they wanted me, so I got benched, and they told me you can play jungle, or you can go on the bench, or you can stream. And I said, well, I don't want to join a different team, and I'd rather jungle, so I'll just jungle. They offered me the position, and I practiced and played jungle. I don't know why when I go to the LoL Esports schedule, it doesn't show me. Like, it doesn't, like, this is the finals, and it doesn't show the cross-conference. I can't click on cross-conference anywhere here from what I can tell. Am I blind? Is a cross-conference here? LTA, maybe? Okay, maybe this works? Okay, this works. We play on the 20th, so we will not be playing for 12 more days. The winner of this goes straight to the finals, which will be played here on Sunday, and the loser plays on Saturday, I believe. The loser of this, so either way I'm going to Texas and playing in the weekend, whether I'm playing here in the finals or playing in the lower bracket finals is undecided based on who wins this. How are you feeling about the match? I'm excited. I hope they bring their best game. I think ultimately the funny competition is that on the day you can always play better or worse. Based on what I saw, they were a very well coordinated team and they seem to be playing pretty well, so it'll be interesting. I'm also a big fan of their top laner. He was a young kid, up and coming. I think he was boot camping in Worlds. Like, I think he was boot camping in Europe at some point, and I thought he was pretty good, so I'm excited to see what he can cook up. Is 100 Thieves playing in that? 100 Thieves is playing against Pain Gaming, and the winner of this will be playing this best of 5 on the Sunday, and the winner of this best of 5 will go to Saturday's best of 5 and play for the last spot in finals. So if 100 Thieves beats Pain Gaming, which I assume they will, again, we'll see, then they are playing for the Sunday again for the last slot, which will be either against Shopify or Red. So, winner of this plays the winner of this. So, it's probably be a rematch between Shopify and 100 Thieves for the last upper bracket spot. And then that's the top 3. I will be in Texas no matter what, so I have qualified for Texas. Because even if I lose against VKS, they are seeding me straight here in the third place match for the next day finals. So I might get third place and lose in peace, but I will be there. I didn't say he's mediocre. His stats say he's mediocre. Sorry. Learn to read. Bye.